Hello. So I introduced myself. I'm going to go with my kid's nickname they gave me a couple years ago. For some reason, my boy was playing video games and called me Big Chungus. Don't ask me. I didn't even know what it meant. Had to look it up. Stands for a morbidly obese rabbit that looks like Bugs Bunny, about 500 pounds. Yes, I'm old. I got gray hair. Have I gained weight? Yes, I have. But I'm not 500 pounds and I don't have bunny ears. But anyways, told some of my motorcycle friends about it. It stuck with some of them. So be it. Big Chungus it is. So first time kind of doing videos on the internet or social media, whatever. But case in point, the reason why I'm doing a video. I ride Harleys, have for 10 years or so. Been riding motorcycles basically all my life. Motorcycles or quads or street bikes, whatever. Second Harley Davidson, 2022. Let me see how I can switch the view. 2022 Road Glide ST. You can see it in the light. Had an issue a month or so ago. Gentleman took his truck and ran in the front of my bike. Bent the factory, both front forks. That was the extent of it. There's some other scratches here, there, whatever, bent brackets, stuff, whatever. So, I wanted to not replace it with OEM factory stuff. Anyone that rides a Harley, spends a bunch of money on a brand new Harley or a used one, and ends up spending $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 in aftermarket good parts. Well, I wish Harley would get on board with putting good performance stuff on their motorcycles to begin with. That way you could just buy them off the showroom and not have to tear them apart and put all good stuff on them. Performance, whatever. Or go in and it just be like a bone stock bike, stripped down, and you tell them without them adding, oh, well, you're still going to pay for the factory floorboards, the factory handlebars, this and I don't want that stuff. I want this floorboards, these handlebars, these pipes, whatever. Do it that way. Just an idea. But anyways, so I'm going to replace the front end with some high performance, king of the bagger type performance Kraus Kr8 Öhlins inverted front forks. Do I need something that's like race worthy? No. Do I want something that's race worthy? Yes. Better handling, all around just better feel. Plus, I'm getting the Kraus Wolf, I think it's called Wolf 1, 10-inch pullback T-bar setup. So, altogether, $9,000 in just those parts. Anyways, I started looking up on the internet, trying to find videos of an install. There's a couple videos that mentioned the Kr8 or people that were showing custom builds after the install was already done, or they little bit talked about, hey, this is what we're going to do, but no one did like a video series or whatever, step by step, how to do it. Step 1, take all the OEM Harley crap off. Front forks, wheel, handlebars, whatever. I shouldn't say crap. Sorry, Harley, don't get mad. But anyways, take all the stuff that you don't like off. That's not going to be going back on. Get your bike prepped for all the new parts that hopefully, UPS is not telling me wrong, should be here tomorrow. I have some parts that came already. like my new grips that I'm having put on, ODIs, Hoffman design carbon front fender. Thing feels like the weight of a sheet of paper. It's light. I can't believe it, how light carbon is. But anyways, so I'm doing, this is just a preview. Introduction of myself, Big Chungus, and what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully, I film it in sequential order, or give, this is just nothing professional. This is just out of the garage, at home. But I've worked on cars, trucks, motorcycles, four-wheelers, whatever. I am no technician. I am no specialist in motor work, transmission work. I'm not an electrician. I don't specialize in electronics. This is just poor old dad not wanting to spend thousands of dollars at the Harley dealership for them to charge me $200 an hour in labor to put this on. I know how to turn a wrench. I know how to read instructions. I know how to follow a set of guides, whatever. So I can do this. You can too. Just follow along. So hopefully tomorrow, parts will get here. We'll film it. Well, I'll film it. I don't have a crew or no one standing here holding the phone for me or whatever. But we'll get this thing started tomorrow. Hopefully it won't take really all that long. Just put on the triple tree, put your front forks in, put your axle and your wheel back on, bolt on the front fender, bolt on the calipers, put the new T-bar setup, handlebars, and then put all the fairing and all that stuff back together, which is not too difficult, we'll say. But I just wanted to start something. Yeah, we do a little bit of everything. Mountain bike and kayak and even golf clubs. Snowboard back there. That's from years ago. Got life flighted off a mountain in Austria with that thing. But anyways, another story for another time. So, you want to watch somewhat, hopefully it comes out good. Hopefully I remember to record everything in sequential order. A video series or whatever, how to put in a Kraus Kr8 front end, inverted Olin's inverted front end. Tune in, watch. We'll get it buttoned up. Like I said, this is what it looks like now, with no front wheel, no handlebars, no forks, no fender, no nothing. And we will slowly put it back together and make it a badass motorcycle again. All right, catch you later.